Hello and welcome to a terrifying look at the predatory world of online betting apps. These billion-dollar apps are designed to hook you like a hungry trout on a cheese doodle. They dangle promises of easy money, flashing lights, and influencer endorsements. But here's the thing, these apps are about as genuine as a politician's election promise. They're meticulously engineered to exploit our psychological vulnerabilities. They turn the harmless act of checking your phone into a potential gambling addiction spiral. And the worst part, it's all perfectly legal. Over the next few minutes, we're going to pull back the curtain on these digital casinos and expose their dirty little secrets. Let's talk about the oldest trick in the book, the art of making you feel like a winner even when you're on the brink of losing everything. This isn't just about casinos or lottery tickets. It's a psychological game that spans across various platforms and industries, making you feel like a winner. Even when the odds are stacked against you, the thrill of a win, the euphoria of a jackpot, it's all meticulously designed to keep you coming back for more, even when you're about to lose your shirt. The emotional roller coaster is part of the strategy, making the highs feel higher and the lows feel like just a temporary setback. These apps are masters of manipulation, using every trick in the book to keep you engaged. From flashy graphics to enticing sound effects, every element is crafted to capture your attention and keep you hooked. And it all starts with the Welcome to the Game sucker bonus. This initial boost is designed to make you feel like you're on a winning streak, encouraging you to invest more time and money. Those initial wins make you feel like a financial genius. You start to believe that you have a knack for this, that you're smarter than the average player. But here's the catch. Those early wins are about as real as a reality TV show. They're scripted, designed to draw you in and make you believe in the illusion of easy money. They're designed to hook you, to give you a taste of that sweet, sweet dopamine rush. This chemical reaction in your brain is what keeps you coming back, chasing that next high. And just when you think you've cracked the code, they hit you with the near miss. This almost win is a powerful psychological trigger, making you feel like you're just one step away from a big win. Those near misses are carefully calculated to keep you engaged. They make you feel like you're getting closer even when you're not. It's the gambler's equivalent of that almost scored moment in soccer. The thrill of almost winning keeps you on the edge of your seat, ready to try again. These apps also use something called variable rewards, which is a fancy way of saying they make you wait for your wins. This unpredictability keeps you engaged, always hoping that the next spin or bet will be the big one. They drip feed you just enough wins to keep you hooked. These small, intermittent rewards are enough to keep you coming back, always chasing that next big win. This unpredictable reward system is like crack cocaine for your brain. The constant anticipation and occasional rewards create a powerful cycle of addiction. Every time you place a bet, your brain gets a little hit of dopamine. This chemical reaction reinforces the behavior, making you want to place more bets. And the more you chase that high, the more likely you are to become addicted. The cycle of anticipation, reward, and disappointment keeps you trapped. It's a vicious cycle, and these apps are the ones spinning the wheel. They know exactly how to keep you hooked, using every trick in the book to make sure you keep coming back for more. Let's be honest, if you saw an ad for a brick-and-mortar casino that said, "Come on in, we've almost emptied the vault, free money for everyone," you'd know it was a trap, right? You'd probably laugh it off and walk away, knowing that no business would ever give away money for free without some kind of catch. Well, hold on to your skepticism, because online betting apps use the same tactics, just with a digital makeover. They've taken the age-old tricks of the trade and adapted them to the online world, making them even more enticing and harder to resist. They lure you in with the digital equivalent of a neon sign flashing free money and risk-free bets. These promotions are designed to catch your eye and make you think you're getting an unbeatable deal. But as with most things that sound too good to be true, there's always a catch. The fine print is where they get you, and it's often buried under layers of legal jargon that most people don't bother to read. Take those risk-free bets, for example. They sound like a fantastic opportunity to try your luck without any real risk. Sounds great, right? You get to place a bet, and if you lose, you get your money back. It seems like a win-win situation, encouraging you to take a chance without the fear of losing your hard-earned cash. But what they don't tell you is that the money you get back is often in the form of bonus bets, which come with a whole host of restrictions. These bonus bets usually have to be wagered multiple times before you can withdraw any winnings, making it much harder to actually benefit from them. And then there are the deposit bonuses. These are the promotions where they promise to match your deposit up to a certain amount, making it seem like you're doubling your money right off the bat. You know, the ones where they match your deposit up to a certain amount. It sounds like a fantastic deal, giving you more money to play with and increasing your chances of winning. But here's the thing. Those bonus funds usually come with something called wagering requirements. These requirements mean you have to bet a certain amount of money before you can withdraw any of your winnings, often making it difficult to actually see any real profit. That means you have to bet a certain amount of money before you can withdraw any of your winnings. For example, if you receive a $100 bonus, you might have to wager $1,000 before you can cash out any of your winnings. For example, they might say you have to wager your bonus amount 10 times before you can cash out. This makes it incredibly challenging to actually benefit from the bonus, as the odds are stacked against you. And don't even get me started on the cashback offers. These promotions promise to give you a percentage of your losses back, making it seem like a safety net for your bets. Bet with us and get 10% cash back on your losses. It sounds like a great way to mitigate your risks and recover some of your lost money. They make it sound like you're getting a good deal, but in reality they're just encouraging you to lose more money. The cashback is often a small percentage of your total losses, and it's designed to keep you playing, hoping to recover your losses. These promotions are designed to do one thing: keep you betting. They create a cycle of hope and disappointment, making it difficult to walk away. The more you play, the more you lose, and the more you feel compelled to keep trying to win back your money. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the algorithm in your phone. It's something that most people don't think about when they open their favorite betting app, but it's always there, lurking in the background, influencing every decision you make. Because here's a fun fact that's not so fun when you think about it. Online betting apps are designed to make you lose. They are meticulously crafted to keep you engaged, to keep you betting, and ultimately to keep you losing. It's a sophisticated trap, and the bait is the illusion of easy money. You see, these apps use something called a random number generator, or RNG, to determine the outcome of their games. The idea is that every spin of the wheel, every roll of the dice, every card dealt is supposed to be completely random, giving everyone an equal chance to win. Now, I'm not a computer scientist, but I've watched enough episodes of Mr. Robot to know that RNGs are supposed to be, well, random. But in the world of online betting, randomness is a bit of a misnomer. The algorithms behind these RNGs can be, and often are, manipulated. But here's the thing: these apps can tweak and manipulate those algorithms to ensure they always have the edge. It's like playing a game where the rules can change at any moment and you have no control over it. The house always wins, and in this case the house is a faceless algorithm. Think of it like this. Imagine you're playing a game of blackjack against a dealer who can change the rules whenever they want. One moment you're winning, and the next the rules shift and you're losing. It's an uphill battle, and the odds are never truly in your favor. Suddenly, a face card is worth 11 points 1 minute, and then it's back to 10 the next. This constant shifting of the rules makes it nearly impossible to develop a winning strategy. You're always on the back foot, always trying to catch up, and if that wasn't bad enough, they also have the power to change the odds at the last minute. You might think you've placed a smart bet, only to find out that the odds have shifted dramatically just before the game starts. It's a classic bait-and-switch tactic. So you might think you're getting a great deal on a bet, only to find out moments before the game starts that the odds have shifted dramatically. This can turn a seemingly sure win into a devastating loss, leaving you frustrated and disillusioned. And if, by some miracle, you do manage to beat the odds and win a bet, don't be surprised if you encounter some, shall we say, technical difficulties when you try to cash out. The withdrawal process can be intentionally cumbersome, with error messages and delays designed to make you give up and keep your money in the system. It's a rigged game from start to finish, and the only real winner is the house. Now let's talk about the real damage these apps inflict: the addiction, the financial ruin, the slow descent into a world where you're wearing sweatpants to a Zoom meeting and calling everyone champ. Because here's the thing they don't tell you in the flashy ads. These apps are designed to be as addictive as possible. Think about it. They're on your phone, which is basically an extension of your hand at this point. They send you constant notifications, designed to trigger that fear of missing out, or FOMO, as the kids call it. And speaking of manipulation, let's talk about the emotional tactics these apps employ. They use personalized messages and targeted promotions designed to make you feel special, valued, even loved. And if you do start losing, don't be surprised if they come at you with the guilt trip. Now let's talk about the oldest trick in the influencer marketing playbook: fake it till you make it. Because in the world of online betting apps, nothing is as it seems. Those glowing testimonials you see, fake. Those live game streams with hundreds of other players, rigged. That guy on Instagram who claims he paid off his student loans by betting on badminton. He's probably still working at Starbucks just like the rest of us. These apps are masters of deception, and they use social proof to lure in unsuspecting victims. They create fake profiles, hire paid actors, and even use bots to make their platforms seem more popular and trustworthy than they are. They dangle these carefully curated stories of success in front of you, hoping you'll ignore the fine print that says professional driver on a closed course. Do not attempt this at home. They want you to believe that winning big is as easy as tapping your phone screen a few times. And just when you think you've seen it all, they hit you with the recent winners pop-ups. It's time to talk about the dark side of online betting, the part they don't show you in the ads, the addiction, the financial ruin, the broken families, the shattered dreams. Because behind the flashy lights and promises of easy money lies a dangerous truth. Online betting can be just as addictive and destructive as any other form of gambling. It starts innocently enough. A few bets here, a few spins there. But before you know it, you're hooked. You're spending more money than you can afford, borrowing from friends and family, even resorting to desperate measures to fund your addiction. It's a slippery slope, and it can lead to financial ruin faster than you can say responsible gambling. But the damage doesn't stop there. Online betting addiction can also take a toll on your mental health. So there you have it, a glimpse into the deceptive, manipulative, and often downright predatory world of online betting apps. We've seen how they use psychological tricks, rigged algorithms, and deceptive marketing to keep you hooked and extract as much money as possible. But here's the thing, you don't have to be a statistic, you have the power to choose. The best way to avoid becoming a victim is to simply stay away from online betting altogether. But if you or someone you know is struggling with a gambling addiction, remember that there is help available.